Hi everyone, this is Key. I'm going to share with you my thoughts about this change that Google came up with where they removed what are called the right side ads in the search engine results pages, sometimes called the SERP, and how it affects and will affect our industry. Most of you are familiar with Google AdWords, and it's basically your ability to place ads to pages of your website online, targeting specific keywords, and when consumers perform that search, your ad will show up. Hopefully the visitors will click on it. They'll come to your website, hopefully do something in it that is meaningful and turn into a lead. That's really what the AdWords campaigns are in real estate. Well, Google came up yesterday and confirmed it. They've been working on it for a while, but yesterday they confirmed that the ads will now show up at the top, but not on the side, but also at the bottom. So let's talk about that and see what this means. Most of you know who I am. My name is Key. For the longest time, Google had ads that showed up at the top, somewhere like right here. Then the organic results were here. And on the side, there used to be about at least 6, sometimes 7 ads on the side. And they came up with the idea of no longer serving these side ads, these ads that show up on the right of the search. And it will have a consequence. Now, why is Google doing this? It's possible because they want to do what's called a full integration of their search, so that the mobile search, the desktop or the laptop search, which is usually a big screen, and the tablet search will look the same. And it will have some consequences. Because for the longest time, as a marketer yourself, you had choices. You could not be the highest bid, and if you were not the highest bid, maybe you were the 4th or 5th or 6th bid, you still had a chance to be on page 1 of Google. Now, only a few people will have that chance, so it's going to create more competition. But many people are saying that Google is doing this to create a seamless integration between what's called mobile, tablet, computer, desktop, laptop, etc. Now, they've also said they're going to add a 4th position. So whereas before, at most, you will see at the top 3 ads, now there will be 4 in areas where there's a lot of competition. And this 4th position is also kind of pushing down the organic results. They're still there, and consumers have learned to scroll them from time to time. Sometimes consumers, even though they see ads, they still scroll them. But it's going to create 4 slots that is going to make the people who are bidding for that keyword have to compete even harder. Like right now, if you look at this result that I put here, I typed in Jacksonville, Florida homes for sale. You'll notice that there are now 1, 2, 3, 4 ads. Usually, the more relevant and highest bidder usually goes at the top. And now, if somebody wants to knock off the 4th position, it's now a lot easier. You just outbid them and you are on page 1. And that means that the person in the 4th position now has to have additional marketing to at least remain on page 1. This will cause aggressive bidding, and so that you can stay relevant. What's the point of having a marketing budget if you don't appear on page 1 and, end up with leads? Now, this has always been true, by the way. This is not new. Google AdWords is based on bidding. Google does not set the price. Google does not say in Jacksonville you have to bid $5 to be on page 1, or $3 or $50. Google does not say that. It's the advertisers, which are the companies who want that keyword, who are bidding for their positioning there. So there's going to, since the fifth position and below no longer has the ability to be seen on page one, they're going to raise the bid, which forces everybody else to raise their bid. So predictably what's going to happen is there are going to be increased marketing budgets. Or those who have marketing budget, what they will do, they will have, instead of advertising all month long, they will advertise for 2 weeks, spend all of their budget, the one they have right now, let's say $1,000 a month, they will do it in 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks they won't have anything running. So they will start running either 1 week on, 1 week off, or running 2 weeks and nothing else, so that they stay relevant. Because increasing your marketing budget is easier said than done. You can only go so much in your bank account and start extracting money from it. As long as you're getting results and there's income, then there's money to be spent. But the ratio is you want to lower your marketing budget so you can increase or keep the same your income. But this change will definitely create increased bidding. So the question becomes, who's going to be impacted? The first group of people who are going to be impacted are real estate agents. Unfortunately, real estate agents don't have the marketing budgets of brokerages, of companies. So what they do, they tend to pick one keyword and then tend to, go after it with a limited budget, between $100 to $200 a month. Now, when they had the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th position, they had a chance. They could actually generate leads because they had a chance. They were there. Now, they did not have any chance when it came to mobile. But still, in real estate, there's still a large influence of desktop versus mobile. It's starting to shift, but still, desktop or computer-based searching is still relevant. Now that that's gone, these real estate agents will have to come up with new strategies to stay relevant for their keywords. The second group, and this is the group that's going to be hurt the most probably to a degree, are the small brokerages that have under 15 agents. They don't have a lead generation system. They have not purchased one or cannot afford to purchase one or choose not to purchase one. And they tended to be positioned between 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th position. They were on the side. They were small enough to be able to be relevant in their market, but not big enough to be the top bidder or second or third bidder. Those companies now have to decide, what are they going to do? Are they going to hire a lead generation company to help them become more successful and now increase the bid, meaning they will have to spend more money? Or are they going to find other keywords that they need to target, what are called long tail keywords? Instead of targeting the primary keywords, they got to start targeting the secondary keywords. And those secondary keywords now are going to become more relevant. Some of you are asking, what do you mean secondary keyword? A primary keyword in Jacksonville, Florida would be Jacksonville, Florida real estate or Jacksonville, Florida homes for sale. That could be a primary keyword. A long tail keyword should be something like this: Jacksonville, Florida condos for sale, which is not it's not that it's not searched, but it does not have the same resonance as Jacksonville, Florida real estate. So, or at the local level, meaning neighborhood level or zip code level, things that are a little bit more obscure than the general keyword, but still have competition in them. What I envision happening is long tail keyword now are going to become more relevant, more important, because that's the only frontier left to compete really meaningfully, and there's going to be an increased bid on that. Now, who's going to benefit? So let's talk about first the big players. The big players, that are out there, the lead generation companies, like the Boomtowns, Conversions, Commissions Inc., Brokerage 360, Market Leader, those companies will know how to adapt to this change. And they're going to design probably ways to compete amongst each other. Because remember, every time as a broker, you hire one of these companies and another company has that same keyword or is competing with you in that local market, you're not just competing against another brokerage. Your lead generation company is going to compete against another lead generation company because lead generation companies have to generate leads or they are irrelevant. I mean, why would you be a lead generation company if you don't generate leads? So I envision that competition between these entities will increase and that the side, what I would call them the side companies, the lead generation on the side, the ones that are trying to position themselves, will probably fold. They will not have the money, the expertise, the talent in their offices to run these competitive keywords. So we're going to see increased competition between them. Some of them will go by the wayside. Probably not the one I mentioned, but others. There are others on the sidelines that will go out of business. And marketing budgets are going up. Period. Whether you like it or not, marketing budgets are going up. And it's not going to go to the pocket of the lead generation per se. It's going to go to the pocket of Google. Now, who is going to benefit the most? There are two entities that are going to benefit the most from this. Zillow. The Zillow Trulia conundrum, conglomerate. That conglomerate, because they have deep pocket, they have more money to chase what are called high bidding keywords to target their own keywords within their own platform. And there will be more and more agents gravitating towards it because they'll say, I can't do it myself. I'm trying to do it, but I can't. I can't compete. So there will be a huge benefit to Zillow / Trulia, that conglomerate. Facebook is going to benefit as well. Whenever lead generation brokerages cannot generate the leads they need from a platform, they tend to shift to social media. And the biggest one right now is Facebook. So there's going to be a shift to Facebook, especially from agents and small brokerages. And from now on, brokerages need to realize that their business plan has changed. They need to add 20 to 50% more marketing dollars per year and be aware that they need to, just to stay the same. So that reality means being prepared for it. Being a business means preparing for the condition of the market you're in, not the condition of the market you want. Now, some of my thoughts. Let me share with you a couple of my thoughts. PPC marketing, if you're a real estate broker, real estate agents, brokerage, national brand, is very important to you. You cannot dismiss it. You cannot not have it, especially if you're a large brokerage. But stop thinking in terms of or when it comes to your organic strategy. There has been a level of laziness from brokerages who are only reliant on one strategy and they never develop what's called an organic marketing strategy. You need to be thinking about how can I design multiple layers of marketing? What can I add to my lead generation that can be organic for me? Organic, something like your ability to have a platform where you can blog and it is visible, where you can actually create the landing pages and manage your navigation at will, where you are able to offer what are called video squeeze pages whenever you feel like it, and not be hamstrung by a platform. So, should you have more than one platform? Yes. Why not? You are in the business of marketing. You're not in the business of platforms. Your job is to generate leads and serve your clients on the internet. So this idea of thinking, oh, you can either have this or that is flawed. You should be thinking in terms of and. Educate yourself about how could you create an and solution. In essence, try to become holistic in your real estate marketing. You are the real estate marketer, remember? People buy you, so therefore you're the most valuable product in real estate. Talk to you soon, guys. Take care.